Hi, this is Brandon Splay from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the half kneeling cable chop. This is a great abdominal and trunk exercise you can put in your training programs for your athletes and your clients to help work on trunk stabilization while the upper body is moving. We've also got the half kneeling position, which is great that we get some lengthening in the hip flexors. We make sure that we can keep the pelvis controlled while we're having some motion to the upper body and keeping that trunk good and rigid. So you got a couple different options in terms of the attachment that you like to use. I kind of prefer the rope. They also make some different pole attachments that you can use. You can usually find from like Gray Cook stuff from the FMS. But we need a cable machine with this, preferably set above head height if at all possible. And then we need the attachment that we have to it. I've got an Eric's pad here for my knee as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in the half kneeling position. So one knee down, other leg up. When we are doing a chop, we're going to come from top to bottom. So as we pull down, we want the outside hip in the half kneeling position here. So I've got my hands here on the rope. I'm going to keep my trunk good and stable, forward facing. Arms are on here. I'm going to keep my arms good and long. Okay, we don't want to pull like this, okay? We want to keep our arms good and long. We want the trunk to brace. If you're doing it right, you're going to feel that toe, you're going to feel that glute, you're going to feel that hamstring. Everything's good and locked in. I can already feel my abdominals, and all I'm doing is just holding the cable. I'm not even moving it yet, okay? Palms are down here. I'm going to forward face, and I'm going to take the end part here down into my pocket on this downside. So I'm going to be here, pull. And then obviously I switch sides. One thing that you may want to notice is that a chop is easier than a lift. So when it comes to programming, keep that in mind. If you have somebody that's trying to work on some trunk stabilization, something that's a little bit better than a side plank, and you've got the arms being dynamic, while the internal obliques, external obliques, TVA, all that's working to maintain rigid neutral spine and position. As we pull that across, obviously then we'll switch sides. When we program this, we like 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps per side. It's really great for our athletes to be able to understand what it feels like to brace and move the appendages through space while this stays good and rigid. That's just how sport is likely going to happen, or the way we need our abdominals and our obliques to be able to function is to be able to maintain a neutral spine and pelvic position as we perform other stuff to really remain safe and build that up good and strong. So I was informed different sides, superset it with things. You can put it in your warm-ups. There's just a lot of great aspects to the cable chop. So if you have any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.